Hello, everyone. Happy 2025. It's a new year. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Emma T and Bela are here on your screens. When I say Emma, you say T. Emma T.
T.
Emma T.
T.
And this.
This last time I checked, my ID is Bela. Last name, social security number, I will not give out because this is the internet and be safe, kids, with the internet.
You've all got a lesson to learn here today. We've been having some. Bela has been freezing, unless it's me that's freezing, not in being cold due to winter, but just with general internet issues. So we'll see how this goes. I'm sure it will be great, and any freezing of any type will just simply add to the brilliant improv you're about to see. So, to get a suggestion.
So,
So, I, to get a suggestion, I've gone to canigetter.com, a brilliant website which gives random words, relationships, locations, and I've pressed the word word, which has given
mm,
us a word to use for our suggestion today. Now, Beta is
oh
going to
wow. Oh
read
wow.
this.
Before it blanked out, I saw the word, I believe, atom.
That's correct. Well done.
Ah,
From over 5,000 miles away, Beta has managed to read my phone when sometimes I struggle to read it from several inches away. Now, that is the introductory section over, and now it's time for the improv. Woo!
woo. We've finally, after all these years, been able to see what an actual atom looks like.
Professor Jenkins, I think you have done almost all of the work on this except for the really hard bits which I have been doing in my spare time.
Professor Leroy, I I don't want to get into arguments about who gets the credit for this. I mean, the Nobel Prize Committee, I believe, will make those discernments if I'm just
Well, let's just say my name seems to go well with the words Nobel Prize, either after or before. Nobel Prize winner, one and only atom, atom.
again, Professor Leroy. I don't want to really talk about it too much, other than to say that I'm fairly sure alphabetically that Jenkins comes before Leroy.
Well, let's just say that when the alphabet was invented, I'm sure Professor Alpha and Professor Bet had this same conversation as to, the ordering. And let's just say that. Oh,
We know who won. Let's
oh,
just say that. We
well,
know who won.
well,
Thank you for using an example that essentially puts alphabet first. Thank you. I'm so
oh,
nice to have this conversation. And by the way, I'm sorry to say I think we've lost the atom.
what? Well, we only had a,
Just the one.
oh, oh, we know whose fault that was. If someone wasn't arguing so much, then we would have had our Nobel prizes. Well, I would have had my prize, and maybe I would have thanked you in a speech.
Professor Leroy, unfortunately, we are going to have to issue a retraction paper into the journals. And if you would like to have your name listed first on the fact that we lost the atom, then I would not mind.
No, 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 Professor Jenkins, you've clearly stated that the alpha. Well, I clearly stated to my detriment
Mhm.
that the alphabet goes in alphabetical order, and that argument still holds.
The alphabet goes in alphabetical order.
So
That's how
then,
I can tell you're a scientist, is you know these things.
yes, yes, and I'm I'm sorry. There you go. I've said it. I'm sorry.
Wait, what? Did,
Yes,
did you did you Professor Leroy? Did you know what you just said?
I said I'm sorry that you don't understand these scientific things.
Oh, yeah, of course. I for a second there, I was
Oh,
expecting something other than an insult, and
oh,
now that it's an insult, I feel much more comfortable again as
yes,
a scientist with no feelings to speak of
yeah. I mean, we've been working together
for
almost
far too long,
far too
far
long,
too long,
and
far too
feelings
long.
do not come into this
Wait,
relationship.
the atom is back.
Oh,
The
quick!
atom is back. Quick, what?
Well, we need to nullify the retraction paper first of all, and stop insulting each other, and document this moment perfectly to receive our Nobel Prize. As long as it doesn't disappear, we're absolutely fine. So just no arguing this time, just working together.
Professor Leroy, I submit that we have a truce with this conflict between us, and we work together for the good of humanity and for the Nobel Prize.
Okay, we shall work together with my name first and your name second on the paper, and together with you in a slightly lesser capacity, we will get our Nobel Prize for our work on the atom, which we can clearly see. But oh, oh, it's gone again.
It's gone again. Oh, you talked too much. So much hot
Oh,
air blew the atom away from the
oh,
electron microscope.
oh.
Damn it. Now we're going to have to find it again.
I,
No,
I,
I never would have agreed to that alphabetical ordering anyway. Everyone knows the alphabet goes in alphabetical order.
order. That's exactly what I'm saying. The alphabet goes in alphabetical. Wait,
You wanted your name first.
but my first name is Albador.
Oh, but and my first name is Betamax. I never knew what your first name was before.
No, after all these years, I never knew that you were Betamax.
And I can't even pronounce what your name is. Did you say Alvador?
Albador, Albador,
Albador.
Albador.
Well, what kind of name is Albador?
It's one my parents decided after a long, long think as to what a future scientist might want to be called.
My parents named me after something that they thought would be eternally successful.
Didn't quite work out.
Didn't work out,
No,
no.
no, no.
Work out.
Well,
Look, this is
oh,
uncomfortable.
no.
We're on a first name basis now. Listen,
Oh, I feel so
I'm
much
going to go
closer
look
to
for the
you. Oh,
atom. Just the atom might be somewhere, maybe over in the corner, away from you, very, very, very far away from. Oh, God.
Albador. Why did they call me Albador? And
And
that's
that's our
our
show.
show.